Boy, you better not listen.
Code 3-5, suspicious person and vehicle. Prosecuted and investigated.
Well, what do we have here? It is a Mafia 3 gameplay that I got to capture while I was in New Orleans, Louisiana, thanks to 2K Games, who flew me out there to play and record this game. G'day guys, I am Champ Chong, and this is my gameplay that I captured last week, I believe. I don't know, my sense of time is all over the place because I've been traveling, but I got to travel to New Orleans, as I said, which is the real life version of New Bordeaux, what you're seeing on screen, and where Mafia 3 is set. Now, I kicked off this video, and what you guys are seeing on screen, with some police violent gameplay, I guess you call it that. You know, I'm Lincoln Clay, the main character, going up against the cops, popping caps in people, you know, having a good time. You know, classic gameplay. That's what I like to call it. But you saw I got to stick a sticky bomb C4 on one of my cars, blow it up from the beginning, and that's how you kick off a video, isn't it? That's just how I felt. I was like, I gotta start a video off strong, so I did. So if you did enjoy that, and if you are excited for Mafia 3, please smack that like button real good. And yeah, let me know what you guys are most excited about this game, because personally for me, it's the story. This game, unlike the other two, it kind of kicks off and starts something completely different, but it still has a hint of everything else in there. So it's doing something great, and I love the story of this game, and especially the characters, because the thing about this game and its characters is it's set in New Orleans, which, well, it's actually set in New Bordeaux, but it's set in New Orleans essentially, and what that means is it's got so many different types of people. And you look at Lincoln Clay, you don't really know what he is. At first, when this game was first announced, everyone was like, oh, the main character's black? Okay. But the thing is, Lincoln Clay is not actually black. They talk about this in the game. I'm not sure if I actually captured that bit, if I was allowed to capture that bit, but basically they talk about it, and they say, if you look black, you are black. That's what it was like in New Orleans back in the day, or I guess in fictional New Bordeaux. And I was told that while I was there, that the people of New Orleans, the way they lived together, it was just this sort of unity. But then again, came around the 60s and there was just wars. You had the Italians, the Irish, you had people, the Spanish, you had black people, you had no matter what, you know, you had Americans. You have everything, and that's what Lincoln Clay is. I'm not going to give away what his background is, and essentially I'm not even 100% sure, but there is racism in this game, and that's another thing to point out. There are moments where it just doesn't shy away from it. This game stays as real as possible, even though it can get uncomfortable, because the game is set in the 60s and whatever. It's gonna be racist at times. It has to be. It's set in that era where if you were black and a white cop saw you, things were going down, you know? Or if you stepped in the wrong place at the wrong time and you were the wrong skin color, things weren't gonna go too well for you. So that's the beauty of playing as Lincoln Clay in this game, and I found that. Like, there are moments where they're like, oh, help goes through the back. Like, you couldn't enter the front door because you're Lincoln Clay, and you aren't going to enter through the front door. You've got to go around the back. So there are moments that make you kind of uncomfortable. They use certain words here and there that make you uncomfortable, but the thing is, it's as real as it gets, and that's what it does. In a way, I love it for that.
Huh? Nigga, you need to back off.
I got trouble. Sing some boys. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating.
Now, as for the gameplay, personally, I felt like it took a little longer than I thought it would to get used to the controls of the game. But once I did, I kind of got it down. I used a mouse and a keyboard. I was playing on PC and the game looked amazing, but I was playing mouse and keyboard, and I did actually start with a controller. Quickly threw that away because I was like, I like mouse better for aiming and stuff. So I stuck to the mouse and keyboard, and it, as I said, took a little longer than expected, but once I did get it down, the game worked really, really well. The driving mechanics are a bit, you know, it took a while, and I don't think this game is 100% finished, but that's just my opinion. I get very, very picky on driving games, so that's just me, I guess. But as I said, the game looked amazing on PC. I'm not sure what this game looks like on console, but it was running at, I believe, 60 FPS. I can't quote, like, don't quote me on that, but it looked stunning. There were moments where the game just looked great when the sun was setting and it was like raining or something like that, and you're just like, wow, this game is spectacular. But then there were other times where it looked even better, and this is where it looked the best, at nighttime. Just like the real life New Orleans, this game comes alive at night, because I walked around in real world New Orleans during the day, and then I walked around at night, completely different city. It was so much better at night, and it's exactly like that in the game, just like the real world, because they've somehow managed to just kick it off. Like, you think the game is good during the day, and then it becomes night, and you're like, what? Like, there are all these amazing places. You got Bourbon Street, and you got Canal Street, you got all those areas where it's really popping in the game, and you're just like, wow, I just want to live in this world. But then again, it's probably like 100 degrees in that game, just like it is in the real world, and I got sick of that real quick. But that's why I played the game, rather than going outside into the real New Orleans, and I stayed in New Bordeaux in Mafia 3. Now, on top of the graphics and gameplay and stuff, one big thing and a key factor that a lot of people are probably going to talk about in this game is the soundtrack. It's like another element, it's like a character of its own. It does something special to this game. When I was first playing this game and I wasn't recording the first hour or two, I was just blown away at how good the soundtrack is, and it gives this game another element. It takes it up another notch. And then when I went to record, I deliberately took off sound and like music in the game just so that I wouldn't get copyrighted on YouTube. So that, when I did take it away, I noticed that, oh boy, this game's a little different without the music. The music is just special, and it makes the game that much better. So if you want to play this game, definitely keep the music on. Don't take it off like I did to avoid copyright on YouTube. So yeah, this game, it has so many amazing things. You've got the gameplay, you've got the graphics, which are pretty good. They're not the best around, but then it's definitely this thing where it all comes together, where the story, the soundtrack, the gameplay, everything just hooks you in, and you want to live in this world of Mafia 3. And that was me. After about playing 4 or 5 hours of this game, I was just like, I don't want to leave. They made us get off and stop recording, and I just wanted to keep on playing and playing and playing, guys. So hopefully I get my hands on this game again, which I will when it comes out very, very soon, but I want it earlier than that. I just want to play this game. I've been looking through this gameplay footage, and it's just been amazing. So I just want to say thank you to 2K Games for allowing me to record gameplay. I'm still going through like 4 hours of gameplay footage for you guys on my channel to look and watch and stuff, so there may be more videos. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more videos. I may post some extra stuff to my second channel where I maybe don't talk, you know, just clips, funny moments and things like that from when I played the game. But overall, I gotta say, this is definitely a game to pick up. It is only single player, but they do expand with the stories and everything. They are gonna have that DLC, so it's gonna be very interesting. I look forward to all the stuff that this game does bring to us. So yeah, I got hooked in. Thank you to 2K for allowing me to play this game, but now you've made me go, oh, I need that game right now. So yeah, Mafia 3, freaking awesome game. Thank you to 2K yet again. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the most in-depth, but this is kind of my initial thoughts. And yeah, I'm yet to play another 10-20 hours. I don't know how long I'm going to get into this game, but it's going to be freaking amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.